Hello, welcome to the Colourful Vlog. Today's Vlogmas day 15. Time really flies by. I have already recorded a little something this morning because I have been spinning the fiber I got yesterday in Josh's advent. Let's see, will you focus now? Thank you. These are all three little bits, and while unpacking them, it is probably a bat that has been pulled into pieces, so smaller strips, which is nice because I can just it's basically a bit like a roll leg. It's still a bit round, so I can just pull and prep it by pre-drafting it a little bit longer, so it's easier to draft while spinning. And yeah, I hope you enjoy that little clip at the end. I am usually a short forward draw person, but I also did a bit of short, medium, backwards draw in it because, well, if the fiber asks for it, I can just do that. Bats and Rolex usually are very good for long draw, but I'm not very proficient in that. I have to practice a lot in that. So yeah, I'm not calling it long draw at all. I'm some kind of combination spinner. I guess that's the best way to describe it. The jam today is another strawberry erdbeerconfiture extra, which is for Robert. The other one is already eaten, so that's totally fine. Oh, and for those who don't know, this is a electric eel wheel nano. I think it's a 1.1 because I changed the motor inside, or Robert did that for me actually. I got the 1.0 in the Kickstarter and they just released their 2.0. It was just shipped out to everyone and I hear very good stories. I am now laughing because Bings was in bed under the duvet in my bed with his sister, and he is now here because he heard me talking to you guys. Yes, you heard me talking. Yeah, come. Yeah, there is the mister. So yeah, the 2.0 just came out and I hear very good stories. It has all the improvements that of everything that was wrong with the 1.0. The 1.1 was just a heavier motor, I think, and a few other adjustments that were fixed with the change of the motor. The suction cups I put under it myself, so it definitely stands on a table or a surface that has a bit of suction. Like when I have it on my lap, I will just grab a tray that I can put it on. So yeah. Advents again. Mint refresh today for tea. It's a spring of peppermint, fennel and rose. So I'm very interested in that. I really like peppermint tea. The beer is like super interesting. It is a Game of Thrones House of the Dragon beer, and it's from House of Mikkeler of Denmark. Fire Will Rain, Fear an Empty Cup, and it is 0.3% non-alcoholic dragon fruit ale. So dragon fruit ale sounds like definitely sharing this with Robert, but look at the artwork. It is amazing, and on the back side as well. It looks so good. I haven't seen House of the Dragon, and I am also not a Game of Thrones fan. I somehow just, it's just too much. But this one I am very interested in. The beer today is from Uganda, and it is from the Mont Rwenzori region, and the co-op is Mon Chéri, and the taste notes are pineapple, malt, plum and mango. interesting. Very fruity for a coffee. So, no clue. Today's bag of fiber from Josh. Let's see what we have. This is number 4, which is another green one. And let me open one up for you so you can see what I mean. I have to find the beginning. There it is. Like, it is basically kind of rolag. If I open it all up, or maybe it's just hand carded on a hand carder and not strips of a bat. That could also be. It could also be just carded on a hand carder. It is really airy and pretty, and it would be very nice to use on my support spindles, but that would mean that I should have practiced, because I still haven't figured out how to do it. I can see my friend Angela from Yarn and Yarns, who's also doing Vlogmas and doing daily 15 minutes of spinning on it, and I'm so jealous. Those gorgeous spindles. She has so many gorgeous support spindles and she uses them all, and it is just so pretty. So yeah, I should really practice, but for practice means that I have to mess up, and it's when you practice on your own without someone who has the experience of how to do it, it's like, yeah, I'm doing it wrong, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I hate that. It's just annoying. So this is 4. This is number 5. A little bit of that green, but also going into a darker. And here we are going into petrol. This is absolutely one gorgeous color. It is showing up more green, but it is definitely a spruce petrol tealish color. All those 3 are from one family, so yeah. Here we have the next, and we are definitely fading into something really, really pretty. So I'm looking forward to seeing the rest. And I plan on spinning it daily. I didn't really make a plan, so I just started spinning, which means that if I want to keep the fade, I will have to do a chain ply. But that's totally fine. I like chain plying, so I will do that. Are you sniffing out the fiber if I did it well? Yeah? Okay. Well, let's see. Next advent calendar is this one. The Wilderwool Fiber Advent. And I looked up what faux cashmere is made of, and it is made of nylon, actually. So definitely not anything cotton. I thought it was funny because they also do on the Wilderwool team Instagram videos of opening them, and there's one person who opens them who hasn't seen anything of the advent calendar yet, and she thought it was super fine merino. That's how soft it was. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, you want to come back. Let's see what we have today. Ooh, another undyed. And I see something with a very nice sheen, so it could be, oh, this is soft, but also a bit hairy. So I'm not sure what it is. The sheen makes me think there's either rose fiber, if it is not real, or mulberry silk. Llama, that was the long hairs. That I was like, a bit itchy. Yeah, that is an interesting blend. You really have to scratch well to see what it is, because there's a lot in this fiber. This is llama, rambouillet wool, lotus fiber, and rose fiber. So the lotus and rose are fake silks, I think, and probably the llama is what I'm feeling. It's not too bad, but I can just feel it itch a little bit. And Rambouillet, which is also nice. So it is very interesting, and I might keep this to dye as well, because I don't hate undyed fiber, but a lot of undyed fiber makes me think, this is boring, this is all the same. So I'd rather dye, and these are nice 50-gram bumps, so it will be fun to do that. I do not have a project in mind. I do not have an idea of what it will be, when or how I'm going to spin it. I mean, I am now focused on this, and since I finished this in about a good 30 minutes, maybe I can also ply up the fiber from, I think it was day one. I mean, those two single plies are definitely ready to be plied. And I haven't gone on with the other fiber I started spinning, so yeah, I might just throw it aside and ply up the other one, so I have at least something actually finished. What I've been working on yesterday is the bind off of my cable cardigan, my Kurdag, and I actually managed to finish the bind off. So I'm ready to pick up the neckline, and yeah, I should officially knit the sleeves now and then do the neckline. But I think I will just start with the neckline and then the button bands, so that is out of the way and I can then do the sleeves. I have yarn aplenty, so I'm not afraid of running out. And I'm also ready to pick up the collar still from my Rainbow Party Cardi, but both of those need good light. So I want to do that in daytime and not in the evening. And yesterday evening was a bit too late. So yesterday I worked on the project in this bag, my beautiful knitting bag that I got from my friend Francesca, who also gave me the Pukka Advent calendar, the tea Advent. The cowl in Colourful Merino, the Aran, I think. This colorway is called Hither. I still have 2 in the shop, and there's more in the shop of this base as well. It is a gorgeous fat single. Let me show you the ball. Here it is. I have about 60 grams left, so I think it will make a decent cowl. I had this on a 40 centimeter cable, 40 centimeter needle, because you have to add the needles as well, but I wasn't enjoying that at all. Then I put it on a 100 centimeter cable, and that was way too long. And my 60 centimeter cable is somehow in a project. And now I have it on an 80 centimeter, and I am so much more relaxed knitting it. I do not have to wiggle with the needles to get them in, and yeah, you still have to wiggle with the herringbone stitch, but it's so much easier. And look at the inside. Look at how pretty the inside is of herringbone. So I plan on weaving in the ends nicely so I can wear it both sides. I enjoy absolutely both sides. But now that I changed it on this needle, I have been flying through the rounds, and I didn't have to stop every 4 or 5 stitches because my shoulders or wrists started to hurt. So I hope this is one that I can finish quickly, so I can actually wear it. I mean, let's see. It is super nice and warm. Oh yeah, this will be amazing. And look, there's room. There's room for me. I hate tight cowls, and I hate anything on my neck. That's why I keep pulling this one down. So yeah, this will be perfect for me. And talking about that, I've been chatting to Jen Parocini in private messages on Instagram about my neckline issue, and I sent her some photos. And the problem is probably that the front and back are 50-50 and then the sleeves on the side. While people mostly have a wider back and a smaller front. So measure between where your armpits start, this bit on the front and on the back. For me, there's 1 inch difference, which means the back side is pulling and it is pulling this to the front, which makes it creep up. So probably when I'm knitting a next sweater, I am going to change the position of the sleeves a little bit so I can pull the sleeves forward. And I always thought I had to put the sleeves a little bit backward because of boobs. But boobs are below the arm. So for that you have to put in extra stitches here. You can put in a triangle of short rows. The things you learn, I've had some patterns that actually have that written into it. I have not used them and I still have to learn how to do that because I'm always afraid to adjust a pattern to me and my needs. Because when I make a mistake, then what's next? It's not in the pattern and how do I work it out? It's just insecurity. And yeah, I'm really good at following a pattern to the letter and not adding in my own preferences. So I have to start doing that now. I guess Binks was already eating. Laya has to eat. That's what you're hearing. Well, this video is getting long from all my chatting. But hey ho, after a few shorter days, that's nice, right? I plan on taking you out today, or at least showing you my garden. It is absolutely frosty here. Robert went to work this morning with a wind chill of -11. Yeah, the real temperature was -7, but still, the wind chill is what you can feel. Yeah, I have to go out today as well. It will be -2 with a wind chill of -6, so it's still fucking freezing. And yeah, I don't hate it, but I still like to stay cozy and warm inside if I can. I can't, but okay. What I also hope we can do in the next 4 days, there is a lights festival in our city this year. It is only for 4 days and it starts tonight at 5 p.m. So from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the evening, you can do a 2-kilometer walk. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a tour with lights and shows and laser beams or something. And I really, really hope we can do that and I can take you with me. It will not be in today's vlog because I will have edited the vlog already for today and put it up. But if we go today, you will see that tomorrow, or otherwise somewhere else in the next few days. I really, really hope we can go. In the evening, it's gonna be a wind chill of -10 or colder again. So definitely think of that when you see the footage that we actually went out in that cold weather for you and for ourselves, because it's just too much fun to not do those things. And with the whole stress we have this week, it's a bit lifted. So yeah, I think we can just enjoy the things a bit more. And yeah, so I'm gonna say goodbye here. Everything you're gonna see after this is footage that I recorded this morning or will record this afternoon outside, and I will see you back tomorrow. Bye bye. Here is our outside. Let me zoom in. Hi, Poes. Laia just jumped on my shoulder. So you can see there's no snow, but that's all frost on the roof of the shed and on the ground. No birds at the moment, but they do come occasionally. There you go. Miss Laia.